Action! Welcome to JoeCoo! Shoot down issues. And I call that bullshit! But let's try some tranquil mornings. What would that look like? Let's listen in.
Some mornings feel heavier than others.
Not a morning
Check
person.
the forecast.
Feel that
Feel
one.
it. The ocean was already awake when I got there. Nobody talks much on mornings like this. You can hear it before you see it. And then it starts. That first wave resets everything.
Okay, Southern California
The sound
fans.
alone is enough.
Wow, looks like that. If it does look like that, you're in Southern California, you better be careful. Why? Is it sharks? No. It's the water itself. Yeah, guess what? Runoff, as it turns out, it's not real great for your skin or your health or insta-flus. So yeah, if there's been a heavy rain, keep your kids out of the water and you won't catch whatever they catch, and they won't be crying all the time and you won't be mad. But yeah, here's what they say right now about the beaches.
Okay, so we finally get done with all the rain and the gloom, and now it's perfect beach weather. It's nice and sunny out, except you can't even go inside the water.
Whoops, you can't go inside the water. You can't go inside the water. Why? Because it's dirty. 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 Get those kids out of there. So yeah, give it at least 2 weeks before you decide to paddle out. Unless you just want to say, whatever, I'm strong, I don't get colds. If that's how you feel. So if you're going to get some exercise, let's try something new. I found this the other day. Got a real big kick out of it. Actually, I saw this in the gym, and I filmed it, but I can't find the footage because it was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. I don't know how I kept a straight face the whole time, but it went something like this. What on earth are you doing? What on earth are you doing? If you break your legs, can you walk out? Are you expecting that you're going to have a significant fall out there doing your hardcore activities? Here's Mr. Glute Activation guy over here. He seems to think he knows what's happening. He's on a serious race, and we're neck and neck going for first place. How is he keeping up that pen? Now he's confused. He's going backwards. What is he trying to do? I will walk out the forest, but walk overhead. Butt walk overhead? That's a good trick. How does his butt walk over his head? He's not doing that. That seems to be mistaken. What is going on here? What muscle do we need to work out? If I get in an accident, I can walk out the jungle with my butt. It's called jungle butt. Because here's or desert. Oh, here comes a prickly pear. Whoa, now what? Why would they do such things? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Can someone explain it to me? Are you just trying to be a hard ass? Why are you always such a hard ass? Oh, there's a reason. Aside from ridiculous glutes. Let's see what Mr. Buttwalker has to say. Let's just move forward. I don't need to see that.
What do is it helps load and activate the quadratus lumborum, this muscle that kind of sits out here in the flank. And a lot of times in the acute lower back pain episode, we have to treat this muscle because it gets too taut. It's a poor lumbar spine stabilizer due to its
his butt was taut.
From the core. It sits
is your butt taut? Walk with your butt.
Kind of between our rib cage and our iliac crest.
Okay, so well, really I say before you go and do that, let's make sure you check with your doctor, PT. You don't want to go ahead and trust everything you read. You got to double check your facts. So how are we going to get a workout? Well, because it's raining outside, maybe we got to find an indoor pool. And so does everybody else. So these pools are crowded, people. These pools are crowded. And there's etiquette. Everybody say it together. Etiquette. What am I talking about? Well, first there's dude protocol, okay? If you're another dude and you're at the pool, rule number 1, don't ask them what temperature the water is. It's just weird. Sit in the jacuzzi, eyes closed, head up to the sky. Are you relaxing? Are you relaxing? Well, I was, until he had to come up and ask me what temperature the water was. Put your foot in it, goofball. Are you trying to ask me what temperature my butt is? Goofball. Just don't do that to people when they're trying to relax. And also, when you're going to jump in the lane, this is California, we have rules. You ask first. Hello, people. Hi, I see you there swimming. Am I bothering you? Yeah, you are. Do you mind if we share a lane? Yeah, I do. Okay, so don't ask me the temperature of the water. But what is the real protocol? Let's take a look. Here we go. Out wide. Who do we get at? Oh, how do we do it? I don't know.
Shad wide over at North Chase.
Yeah.
The proper swim etiquette when trying to share a lane.
Oh.
When trying to share a lane, you want to
Be a
make sure
human.
you get the swimmer's attention.
Oh, there's an idea.
Outside of the pool and place your hand in the water, close enough to where they can see your hand, not close enough to where you can get hurt.
In case they're really hungry, or you just scared the shit out of them, and who knows? Maybe that guy's a Navy SEAL. He doesn't like that. Definitely should not just jump in. This happened to me the other day. Guys, again, I don't care what you do and how you do it, but you got to be less aggressive. Unless you want to meet somebody aggressive. Goes both ways. Guy jumps in. It's 4 times at this pool. I ask him, I don't want to share a lane. I don't want to share a lane. I don't want to share a lane. Puts his hand in. He did the etiquette thing. Okay, fine. Maybe he's the one guy who actually knew. Not just someone who jumps in the pool, starts going, bleh, bleh, bleh. Oh, were you swimming here? Oh, were you drowning here? 4 times. Just jumps in the pool. Just jumps in there, standing there in front of me. Nice guy, huh? If you ever hit on me like that again, you're going to get hit on, like you almost did then. Don't be aggressive. No means no, people. If someone says no, it means no. Let's watch the rest of this video.
Once you have the swimmer's attention, ask if you can share the lane. If you
Nope.
get consent, make sure you stick to one side.
If
and you want
you
to tell
get
the
consent.
person, I'm going to say either on the left
If
or the right.
you
And
get
make sure you
consent.
stay-
That's another follow-up note to that last message. Let's see what these goofballs say. Sharing lanes, swimming laps. Hi, I'm from somewhere else. Oh, that's the wrong guy. Hi, I'm from somewhere else. And, it's like driving, right? So, if in Wichita, when we come to your state, we won't try to change your rules. So don't try to change our rules.
Because
Like
swimming
traffic.
is just like driving a car.
Swimming's just
You're
like
not
driving
the
a
only
car.
one using the road.
You're not the
There are
only one
rules
using
to
the road.
follow and
There
good
are
manners
rules.
to show.
So follow.
Once you keep that in mind, you
Let's
understand
keep that
how
in
to
mind.
swim in a lane.
You'll understand how to fit in
At
LA.
Swim Geek, we like to break down the following pool rules to
Break
make
down the
training more
following
fun
pool
for you
rules. Make
and your
training more
fellow
fun.
swimmers.
For you and your fellow drivers, swimmers, whatever.
Before entering the water, have a look around in the different lanes and see how fast others are swimming.
Right.
Then decide
Don't
which
just
lane
go,
is
like,
yours and blend in.
fishing around
In
like a
other
dead
words,
fish
know
when
what
someone's
car
swimming
you're
laps.
driving. When starting your swim, keep a 5
Just-
second distance.
Like when you're in a car, when you're on a freeway, there are other drivers, something's been going on lately with the traffic, but we'll get to that in a second.
Between you and the front swimmer.
Bro, what's up, bro?
Create some
What you
own
doing?
space to swim in.
Create your own
instead
space.
Of using somebody.
No, dude. You don't just jump in the pool when someone else is using it, okay? Because it's like any other piece of equipment. Newbies. If you're in a bicycle situation, there's 5 bicycles. You're just 5. You're number 6. Guess what? Not a group sport. Not a group sport. This isn't polo. You got to wait your turn. It's like any other piece of equipment. Gym etiquette, right? Gym etiquette, people. If you can't put a weight down, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. You got to drop it from 5 feet in the air and piss off everybody else around you. Don't pick it up. Let it down gently. If it's too big, guess what? You look like it was too heavy. Ah! That is also very disgruntled and annoying. But let's go on to more pleasant things, shall we? Let's talk about the traffic for just 1 second. Okay, what is going on with all of the people coming together to block the lanes? For people, try to think like the Autobahn, okay? Fast lane. Someone wants to pass you, you just move over, you let them pass you. It's not group sport. Let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. These people are grouping together and trying to stop people from going faster than they are because first, A, your rules from your state don't matter. If you go to Hawaii, you don't drive 90, right? Right? So when you come here, try to get along, get out the way. Someone might be going to the hospital. There might be someone pregnant. What, you want to create a Ricky Bobby? That didn't work out great for him, and I'm sure it doesn't work out great for the people who have to pee. Okay, let's move on. What else is happening in that world? Oh, well, here's another sideshow Bob act. Motorcyclists completely stopping the bridge in San Francisco.
Sunday afternoon. Witnesses tell KTVU that as traffic slowed down and stopped altogether, bikers began a sideshow and some riders drove in circles on their back wheels in the
Sideshow Bob. Yeah, Sideshow Bob waiting there to, pounce or steal your jewels. Maybe it was a big heist. There was some rich guy in there in his Bentley while their other bikers were, breaking into his pad. I don't know, what if there's an ambulance? Like, isn't there some deserted street where the other sewer rats are? Sorry, it just does not make me happy. What happens to them? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go back in time. Last week.
Practically cut us off. I mean, just cut us in front of us to slow us down. And
California in the 60s.
Trying to slow people down.
When
Slow
Raul
people down.
Zavaleta saw a group of more than 100 bikers riding
Morons,
aggressively
group
on
of
60
what?
and Diamond Bar Sunday
Because
morning, he tells me
if
he
you
decided to pull his
fall,
phone
they have an
So we're
accident.
filming it.
If they have an
and this one guy's
accident,
doing-
you're liable. If they can't get to the hospital to get the children from the orphanage on the dialysis machine, you want to be the guy that pays that bill? I don't think you do. You know, right? Hey, man, is that your law in Texas? Well, then go back to Texas.
Who was this rider who was using a cell phone to take a selfie?
And he was turning backwards and filming them as they
Taking
were
a
coming
selfie.
up the freeway. Not even looking where he's going, and he's filming.
It's going to hit a wall.
That was kind of crazy,
A
too.
trailer?
First off, it's completely illegal.
Here we go. Completely legal.
It's completely dangerous,
Completely dangerous.
and it's really inconsiderate for the other motorists.
Stupid!
Sergeant Nathan Baer with CHP says they've seen an uptick in incidents with large
Let me tell you guys, if you think you're cool, think about the truck driver who's been on the road for 4 days and hasn't slept. Is he looking for you? No, he's not. So you might want to rethink that. What else happened there? But we're cool, man. No, it would be cool if you started a band and did something that made people happy. Excuse my bleep. We're going to bleep that out, right? Oh, look what happened. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. JoeCoo says, oh no. Impounded. All of them. Impounded. So, yeah. Long story short, ladies and gentlemen, it's a crowded place. We got limited space. Everybody wants to be in that zip code. Area code. Southern California, Austin, South Beach, New York, Chicago, all these great, San Francisco, Seattle, great places, Hawaii. But you were not born there. You flew there. We grew there. I know that sounds, kind of whatever, but, when I go to Arkansas, which I don't know if I'll ever do that, or Chicago, Illinois, I try to fit in. I try to say, hey, I like it here. This is fun. Maybe we should try to assimilate. Try to put your traffic laws from Podunk, Idaho. That's all I'm saying. Olympics are coming up here pretty soon. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay, so yeah. No blocking on the freeways, ladies and gents. Maybe there's an emergency behind you. Think about somebody else. You're not the only one here. You're not the only one here. And that's why I call that bullshit. Shoot it down. Hey, remember to like and subscribe. We're going to hit the right topics. By the way, that was an email from a very special friend, one of our all 9 subscribers. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Thanks a lot. God bless America.